In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace an AC condenser on a Honda CR-V, which is located behind the front bumper. You will have to have your Freon evacuated professionally. After you raise and supported the hood, you have a series of 4 clips that you want to remove. I'm going to start over here on the left, right near the left headlamp. You want to pull up on the center of this and pull it out. After you remove those 4 clips, if you look inside your grill in this area, there'll be a yellow clip. You need to pry on that and pull your grill towards you. The lower part of the grill here where it meets your bumper, there are 4 holes in here with little tabs. You have to push up on the tab and pull out on the grill. After you raised and supported your vehicle safely, you have 5 lug nuts. These are 19mm lug nuts. You need to remove those. And do the same thing to the other side. Now it's time to remove your engine splash shield. It's held on by a series of clips. Got one here, starting on the driver's side of the vehicle. Sometimes these clips come out in 2 pieces, like that. Another one beside it, like that. Back to the driver's side, take that one out. Just remember, if you break these, you definitely have to replace them. Take that out. You need to remove these 2 clips. Just pull down, pull out, pull down, pull out, and do the same thing on the other side. Now you're in the front of the vehicle, underneath your bumper. That. This one's missing. Pull this one, pull that out. We're still on the right-hand side fender liner. You have a fastener here you need to remove. Your fastener might look different. This one is a 2-piece. Remove that. Then we're going to go into here. We're going to remove this fastener. That one comes straight out. Then we're going to take our fender liner, peel it back, and just secure it off to the side. Now we're going to peel back this piece here that's held on by these 2 yellow clips. You want to pull straight out, get your trim tool in there, and pull straight out to your right. Now you peel back your trim piece. You have a Phillips screw here. You want to remove that. Take your front bumper, pull it towards you and out of its clips, and just let it hang like that. And do the same thing to the other side. Right below your headlamp here, there'll be a yellow clip. You need to push that down, pull your bumper towards you. There'll be the same thing on the other side. Now you have your 2 fog lamps, one on each side. Just take your harness, turn it to your left, remove your bulb, and do the same on the other side. Once you have your 2 fog lamp bulbs removed from their holders, just pull the bumper and put it off to the side. Now we need to remove this plastic piece here. It's held on by these clips. We'll start here just under your headlamp. There's a clip. Lift straight up and out. Do the same thing for the rest. Remove that plastic piece, put it off to the side. And then you remove that plastic piece, put that off to the side. Now it's time to remove your horn bracket. It's held on by 2 12mm bolts. You want to remove this clip here for your wiring. Just pull straight up. Just lay that off to the side. Now you need to remove your radiator and AC bracket. It's held on by 2 10mm bolts. then lift straight up, put that off to the side. Now we're on to the other side. You have your coolant reservoir hose. You want to take that off your radiator, out of the clip, and out of that clip, and put it off to the side. Then you have your two 10mm bolts for your bracket. Lift straight up and put that off to the side. Now it's time to remove this plastic piece that's right on the side of your AC condenser. It's held in by 3 clips, 2 up here, 1 on the bottom. You need to remove all 3 of those. Now you have your last clip here right on the bottom. Remove that. In order to remove this plastic piece fully, you're going to have to remove your headlamp assembly. Remove your headlight bolts. There's 2 10mm bolts here and there. You have 1 10mm bolt on the top here. You need to remove that. Now we're onto our side part of our headlight where our fender meets our front bumper. There's a 10mm bolt there. You need to remove that. Now we're back at the top part of our headlamp. There's a plastic cover here. You want to pull up on this cover. It has a clip here and another one in the back here. You want to pull up on those, pull this, and just put it off to the side. On the top part of our headlamp, we're going to have a clip here. We're going to pull that up and remove that. Now you're going to go in front of your headlamp. You're going to want to pull straight up in the back here and towards you, like that. And then leave your headlamp just like that. Now you have your last clip for your piece of plastic that you need to remove right behind your headlamp. Remove the clip. Once that last clip is removed, you want to remove your plastic piece by lifting it straight up and out. Now you want to do your same 2 processes, the headlamp and your plastic piece on the other side. Now you need to remove your 2 AC lines. You have a 10mm bolt here that holds this line and a 10mm bolt that holds this line. There might be a little bit of pressure still in these lines, that's fine. Take that and put it off to the side. Same thing with your bottom line. Now lift your AC condenser straight up and out. Once you get your AC condenser out of the vehicle, you have 4 rubber mounts in your 4 corners that you need to remove. They just slide up and off the post. Take your rubber mounts, slide them over to your new posts. Just slide them on like that. Do the same for the other 3. Once you install your rubber mounts mount on the bottom here and here of your radiator support. Slide your condenser in and install your rubber mounts into their holes. Your new condenser comes with these rubber plugs. You just want to pull that out and discard it. Your line is going to have an O-ring here. You want to make sure you don't rip that O-ring putting it into the AC condenser. Once you have your line in, you can start your bolt and you can tighten that bolt down. Then do the same for your top. Remove your plug, discard it, take your line, install it. Make sure you don't rip your O-ring. Then you can tighten that bolt. And those 2 bolts get torqued down at 7.2 foot-pounds. Now it's time to install your top radiator bracket. Install it into your condenser. Install this section into your bracket. That's part of your radiator. Slide your bracket up and install your bolts. Now we're off to the other side. Same thing. Bracket goes on to the AC condenser, slides over the post for the radiator, and install your 2 10mm bolts. Give those a snug. Now install your coolant reservoir hose into your clip here, into the clip there. Slide it over the radiator nozzle. You have 2 bolts for your horn bracket. They're 2 12mm bolts. Tighten those two bolts. Now that we're on the right-hand side, we need to install our panel in this area right next to the radiator and condenser. Just slide that down. Once you get it in position, you want to put your clip here, push that down. Then you have your other clip here. Push that. And you have your last clip here. Now do the same on the other side. We're back into the middle of the vehicle. You have another bracket here that goes right above your radiator and AC condenser with your two clips. And you have another bracket that slides over this. And then you have two clips here. You have a clip on your left-hand side right next to your headlamp. And do the same for the other side. On the side of your fender, there will be two holes. On your headlight, there will be two pieces of plastic that will have to go into these holes. So line those up, push straight back. Lift up the left side of the headlight, install the pin in the hole, put your 10mm bolt in, start it by hand. Now we're onto the side of the headlamp, right where the fender is. You have your other 10mm, you can start that by hand. Now you have your 10mm bolt inside here, just to the left of your headlamp. Then right here, right below your headlamp, it's another 10mm bolt. Now you can start tightening them down. Now we're back onto the side where our fender is. Now we're back on the top, on our left-hand side. Tighten that. Just take a clip, install your clip. Now we can reinstall our cover. Our two fasteners go in these two holes. Make sure that rubber piece is tucked down so the hood can lay down flush. At this time, it's a lot easier to remove your fog lamp bulb from your connector and install the fog lamp bulb into your fog lamp. That way, when you're holding the bumper, trying to put the bumper back on the vehicle, all you have to do is just click your connector. You want to push that button down and release. To install your fog lamp bulb into your fog lamp, line up your 3 tabs, install it into the fog lamp assembly, and twist. Now we're ready to install our front bumper. You have 2 yellow clips here and there on your bottom sides of your headlamps. You want to install those there and there. Slide your bumper up. There. There. And just give it a push. Now we're on the right side of the vehicle, right below the headlamp. You're going to see a lip here. This piece gets installed inside that lip. Right here on the top of the fender where it meets your bumper, there's a lip also. You want to get that inside that lip. Just give it a push. And that gets held on by 1 Phillips screw. Tighten that screw and do the same thing on the other side. Now it's time to install our right fog lamp connector. Here's our fog lamp. This is our connector. Wait for the click. Make sure it's secure. Now we're on the left-hand side. We need to install our connector for our fog lamp. Wait for the click. After our fog lamp connector is secure, you want to remove your safety clip, install your inner fender well. You can start off by installing the clip here first. Now you can take your trim panel here, push it into its holders, make sure that's snapped in, and install your 2 clips here and there. And do the same thing to the other side. All right, we're getting ready to install our splash shield. We're on the driver's side of the vehicle. These 2 holes, you want to tuck inside these 2 here. Take your 2 pins and push them through the hole. these grooves here go into these holes. Just like that. You can install your clips now, just to give you a hand with holding it. We'll start with this one instead. Push your clip in. Same thing over here. That in. Push your clip in. I'd like to move to the back of it. That way you don't have to keep holding it up. You can put one of your clips into the back here. Hold that. Then it's going to hold your shield up. Now you can go around to all your other clips and install them. Underneath, on the driver's side. Now we're on the driver's side. Tuck that up underneath this other splash shield. Put your clips back in. Now we're on the driver's side. Last one just underneath. Take your tire, slide it over your lug nut studs. Put your 5 lug nuts on. Snug those up. After you load your vehicle and your tire is on the ground, you want to torque these lug nuts at 80 foot-pounds in a star pattern. Before you install your front grille, you'll notice that there's some yellow clips here. Those get installed in here on your grille. Just line those clips up with the holes. And push straight forward. Once you have your grille clipped in, you have your fasteners that go on the top, here on the left, and one on the right. And when you're done installing your AC condenser, make sure you bring it back to the same shop and have your Freon installed.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.